Hello boys and girls, Busternaut here, and welcome to another Armored Aces tank review. So today we're taking a look at the new NATO modern tank, the AMX56. So first of all, let's look where this tank is situated on the NATO stage 3. It's right here after the Merkava Mk2, and it is the tier 5 modern tank. There isn't a tank after it, but very soon they will introduce such a tank, which will be higher tier. So that is the model of the vehicle. It looks incredible. As you can see there, they did another great job with this vehicle model, and I'm showing you the models not because they are very detailed and very good, but also for you to be able to see the features of that tank, so you can recognize it more easily on the battlefield. So the stats of the AMX56, let's compare it with the T80. It has 1800 hit points. Those are the stock stats, by the way. It does 320 damage per shot with a rate of fire of 10 rounds per minute. It has 36 km per hour speed forwards and 18 km per hour backwards, and it turns its turret for 11 seconds. So it has slightly more hit points than the T80, it deals less damage per shot, but it has bigger rate of fire. It is slightly slower forwards but slightly faster backwards, and it turns its turret slightly faster than the T80, so there is not much of a difference between the stats of those tanks when they are stock. So now we will take a look at the AMX56 stats when the tank is fully upgraded. So it deals 445 damage per shot when you fully upgrade its firepower. It can have 2190, I'm not sure what that is, I can see, and it can fire 12 rounds per minute rate of fire, and it can go up to 44 kilometers per hour, which is a big upgrade, and it can have up to 330 meters of view range. So the stats of this tank are pretty nice. It is not a bad tank, and while it's not so different than the T80, considering the stats, it has one major advantage, and that is the gun depression. It has slightly more gun depression than T80. So with the stats covered up, let's take a look at some gameplay. First up, we are fighting on this map, which the hill map I call. So in those battles you will see the gun depression of this tank, and there we go, I'm now testing it, and it really makes a difference over the T80, because while it's not a superior gun depression, it does the job for you. It's not so bad like the Russian modern tank, sorry. Well, you can work the ridge lines with this tank, and as I said, it's not superior gun depression, but it will do the job for you, and you won't have to tweak your playstyle in order to be able to play with it. There we go, I sneak my first shot through this building, very cheeky shot there. There we go, another one. This is slightly easier shot, but I'm firing at this tank. I'm focusing on this moment on him, because I want to focus my targets. After I destroy this one, I will then switch my attention to the other one. So it is he's pretty close to death. There we go, we take him out. So now I switch my fire to the next enemy. I'm aiming for the flank so I can deal more damage. He's not tunnel visioning, and with the first shot I put in him, he is switching his attention to me, but we are 2 versus 1, so I take him out as well. Now there is the next enemy, he's rushing me, that's the Murkov MK2. Managed to put one shot in him. Angle my armor, so he will bounce. I bounce unfortunately, but he bounces as well. That's a very nice way to dodge enemy fire, to wiggle your armor. So they fire at your side, but you angle it, you over angle it, and you bounce the shot. I bounce another one, but my next round finishes him off and we win the game. So, pretty nice game there. It was fast and clean, 3131 damage, 3 kills. Nothing too special, but there you could see that the gun depression is very nice on this tank. It works, it definitely works. Next up we are playing yet another game, but this time the teams are bigger, so the game might last longer. When I spawn in this location, I usually rush the middle, so I can get early shots at my enemies. When I get the other spawn, I rush the middle as well, because the middle is a pretty nice location on this map. It doesn't matter where you spawn, the middle is always nice to take, because you can fire everywhere on the map from this hill. So there we go, first enemy spotted. Now we'll look for a position where I can fire from, and this position here looks good. I take my first hit. I managed to return fire though, but I take 2 hits and I managed to fire only 1 shot. This doesn't stop me from poking again. I take yet another shot and another one, but I managed to put a shot in the flank of the T-72, I think it is, or it might not be. I'm not sure. I can't see from my window here, so I'm aiming for the enemies, but I cannot see them. They are very well hidden, but now as I advance I can see this one, so I plant a shot in his flank. Sorry if my voice is different though. I'm experiencing problems with my throat these days, so I think I might be you. So sorry about that, but hey. So we put another shot at this enemy, and I'm looking here on the killing shot, but don't quite have it until he moves forward and I finish him off. So now I can advance forwards. There is a Murkov MK2 right here, which is tunnel visioning on my teammate, so I can poke over the ridge and take a shot at his flank, and he switches his attention right away, but it's too late and I take him out. Now our flag had been capped, so there is the enemy which capped our flag. I want to stop him because it's quite problematic, the whole cap thing in this game. There are people which play only to cap, and that's not fun. So I will do everything to be able to stop him. I will try to ram him, and as you can see I'm ignoring the enemies which are firing at me, because if I let him go to the base, the game is basically over. But I'm quite low on hit points, and although I shoot his rear I do only 400 damage. He manages to put another shot at me and yet another 400 damage only, and he takes me out. I don't know why this teammate didn't hit him. Maybe he was reloading, or maybe he missed, I don't know, but he manages to cap and we lose the game. So that was quite unfortunate there, because my rear shots rolled so low. 4400 damage and 2 kills, not a bad game, but we lost unfortunately. The next game we are playing on the desert map. There we go. The teams are big as well as the previous game, 6 players in each team. So when I get this spawn on this map, I usually go in the middle, right there where I'm pointing my gun at this moment, but this time I will go around and try to put flanking fire at the enemies which are fighting the ridges in the middle. So you know, with the T80 on this map, you had to play either passively or you had to go where it's flat. There you go, the first enemy spotted. Managed to put a shot in his turret. And can I get this shot? Yes, I can. That was a very cheeky shot there, but I managed to pull it off. And he escapes. So there are the other enemies. And I was talking about the T80. On this map you had to play it on the flat ground, but with the AMX56 this is just not the case. As you can see, I can work those ridges no problem because the gun depression is decent. This marker simply doesn't stand a chance because I'm showing it only my turret and he cannot hit me while I put round after round in his flank, and now it's just a matter of taking him out quickly. The next enemy I focus on, I put a shot in his flank, he misses me, and I take him out. I'm advancing forwards to get the other enemy, and my team is doing pretty good on this one. So there we go. I'm going over this ridge, and now I want to put shots on these guys here, but at the same time I don't want to take any more unnecessary damage. So I decided that this engagement is not good, and I switch my attention to this T62. I trade with him because my damage is bigger and I have more hit points than him. But as soon as I saw this flanking shot, I took it, and I took the AMX56 out of the game. Now the T62 is the next one, and there's only one enemy left in the game. So now we are just going to search for him, or we're going to cap, but as I told you, I hate capping. It's not fun in my opinion, so I'm going to search for the last enemy. He's either AFK or he's going around to cap our flag. I'm not sure, but either way, I'm going to check the AFK positions, aka the spawn points of the enemies first, and then I am going to search him near our base. So that's my plan, and my teammates are going this way as well. Some of them are going towards the cap, but at this point I realized that if he was here, I would have spotted him by now. So I decide to go around and search for him. The thing I'm not realizing at this point is that I'm going towards our spawn point and he cannot be there, but I can turn on my left hand side and I can go towards our base to check if he is trying to cap. So it's not really important, and oh, sorry about that. You know, I don't drive particularly carefully, and yeah, but this one, it wasn't anyone's fault. I didn't saw him coming. If I saw him coming, I would have stopped and give him the way to move. So we have been capped, so I know where the enemy is. I'm driving towards our base, and there he is. I missed my shot, and can I get another one? I'm aiming, and nope. He takes me out, which is quite unfortunate there, right a second before I shot him down. But yeah, I guess my luck is not good. So this T55 obliterates him, GG. And we won the game. We did 4,594 damage and we picked up 5 kills. If we were to shoot that AMX56 at the end, we would have got 6 kills, which is quite good. Now, final game, we are playing on this same map as well as our second game, but this time we spawn at the other side of the map, and as I told you before, I like to go in the middle and take the hill in this map so I can take shots at the enemies while they are leaving their spawn point. So there we go, first 2 enemies spotted, and I'll try to work this ridge right here, and I'll fire at the enemies, giving them only my turret. I don't know what's going on with my throat. It hurts. Ouch. So there we go. I put some shots at this chieftain and I pull back. I put another shot and I pull back. This is my strategy here. And again, I'm focusing. As you can see, the AMX here on the enemy team is AFK, and I learned my lesson. I didn't fire at him, but I fired at the chieftain, and we take him out anyway. So the enemies flanked around. Luckily my teammates helped me here. Merkava blocks my shot at the AMX56, but it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna get another opportunity right here, and this time I don't miss, and my teammates take him out. So someone is capping again. Seriously, what's up with those caps? I don't know. It's not fun, but I can understand the enemy. This time they are losing. We're 4 and they're 3, but I prefer going down fighting than winning by capping. I don't know, but it's your choice. It doesn't really matter. So managed to kill this Merkava. Now we are focusing on the next one, and you will see what I'm talking about right now. So after I take him out, or not, I didn't take him out, I don't know who took him out, maybe it was me. There we go, this AMX56 is the one who caps. Look at him, he's completely ignoring me and my teammate, and he's going for the cap. I mean, what? Why? At least try to put shots in us. But yeah, we take him out and we managed to win this game. So let's see how he did. 5,000 damage, 5 kills. Again, not a bad result. And this will be for this tank review. I really like this tank. It really has much more flexibility than the T80, and I like it more than the T80 because it's easier to play. I don't know, let me know in the comments below what's your opinion. If you got those 2 tanks, which one of the 2 you like more. And yeah, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this review. As always, if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more videos, and yeah, I'll see you on the battlefield.